Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Victoria. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve a really pretty drugstore affordable glam, so let's get started. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to use the Pearlescence Cucumber Water Hydrating Face Mist, and this is just going to make sure that my skin is really hydrated and that my foundation is going to go on really nicely and I'm not going to have any dry patches or anything like that. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows. My brow products are the only ones that I don't have that are drugstore or affordable, but I know that Maybelline has some really good brow products, so I would definitely recommend like their brow pencil. I think they also have like a brow pomade or something like that too, but definitely recommend Maybelline products for brows. Now I'm going to carve out my brows with the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade 20. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend out the concealer onto my lids for my base. So for eyes, I'm really inspired by this look that Desi Perkins did. She has like yellow and orange in the crease and then like a bright blue all over the lid. Like, it's so pretty. Low-key gonna be a challenge, but like I'm up for it. So my lids actually aren't set. I'm just blending that out because they have creased a little bit since I primed my lids. I'm trying to practice with this technique a little bit more with not setting your eyelid primer. I'm going to start off with the mustard yellow right here with just this fluffy brush. I'm just going to press that on the inner portion of my crease. Just pack that on first and then focus on blending later. So she had yellow for the first half and then literally like a neon orange for the second half. So I'm gonna take this bright neon orange right here, and I think I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of this color right here just to make sure like it doesn't go on too intense, and then I can build it up later. So I'm taking that orange and I'm going to pack it on, and I'm gonna do it in the way that I like to wing out my shadow. I'm going to take the first brush that I had with the yellow on it. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that yellow and just start blending, kind of creating like that ombre effect from the orange to the yellow. I'm actually going to pick up this lighter orange shade right here to blend the orange versus the yellow, because I don't want to make it look like the yellow is meshing into the orange over here. I want them to be very like separated, but they like blend here in the center. So she actually does take like a maroon shade to darker this outer edge. So I think I'm gonna take like this color right here. It's like kind of like a cranberry, and then I'm gonna start packing that on the outer edge just to deepen it a little bit more. So in the picture, it kind of looks like she has a darker blue shimmer on the outer edge and then like a lighter blue shimmer. So I think I'm going to take this dark blue shimmer and then lighten up the inner corner with this one right here. See how that goes. She actually didn't cut the crease at all, and she just packed on the shadow right away. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look straight ahead and kind of act like I'm cutting the crease with this shadow. So I make sure that it's still visible and I look straight ahead. I'm going to flip the brush over and take that lighter blue I was talking about, and I'm going to start packing that on the inner corner. I'm going to kind of marry those two in the center and kind of have like an ombre gradient. It looks a little whack right now, but just wait. I'm going to blend the edges so it looks a lot cleaner. So I ended up mixing this color right here with this one as well, just because this one's a little bit of a brighter blue, and then both of these colors right here mixed are what I'm packing on the inner corner. So what I'm going to do to make this look a lot less harsh is I'm going to take a little itsy bitsy detailer brush, and I'm not going to wet it at all. I'm going to pick up the lighter blue right here, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of this matte shade, like barely, and I'm going to start blending the very edge of that sharp line. I'm going to do the same exact thing with a darker blue. I'm going to take this brush I used for the cranberry, and I'm going to take one step down to the lower cranberry shade. I'm going to start packing that on the outer edge here. I'm going to take my blending brush and start buffing that out. It looks so good. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the darkest blue that I have, and I'm going to go over the area that I have the blue, just to make sure that it's not getting lost in that cranberry color I packed onto it. I'm going to do the same thing with the bright blue, keep packing that on. Just want to make sure that's just as bright as it was when I started. This is where we're at right now. I think it honestly looks pretty similar. She has a really bright inner corner highlight, so I'm going to do that as well. But I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the darker blue to kind of make this area of my eye a little bit sharper the way she has it. But I think we're getting somewhere. Definitely taking me a minute, but it's coming together. Okay, so after like literally 10 years later, I need to clean up this area down here, but it looks somewhat presentable. Like there's shadow everywhere. I've been going in hard. But like you can't tell me that doesn't look similar. She has like a really bright inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna do that right now. I think I'm gonna try this like shimmer right here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna go into the Essence All About Bronze palette, and I'm gonna take the white in here and see if that does me more justice. Okay, so I think I'm completely done with this eye. I still need to clean up the bottom and sharpen it up a little bit with a makeup wipe, but I think it looks really good. So I'm gonna go do the other eye off of camera for 25 years, and I will be right back. Okay, so let's get started on the face. I'm actually so excited to see how my face looks like with everything done. Like, oh, I'm so excited. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Infallible Pro Glow foundation from L'Oreal Paris, and this is in 208 Sun Beige. So this foundation is actually really liquidy, and a little bit goes a long way for me personally. So I'm literally just going, I usually do like 2 drops on each side. And then, oh god, I was not looking. That's way too much. And I'll suck it back in. So I like to start with a foundation brush and just kind of like distribute it all over the face first. And then I'll go in with my beauty sponge afterwards. And then I'm gonna take my beauty sponge. This one's the one from Morphe. And I'm just gonna bounce all over my face and make sure everything is flawless. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20. That's the same one I used on my lids. And I'm going to mix the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I'm going to bring this concealer all the way up here just because I feel like it makes my cheekbones pop. And I really like that. I'm going to take this concealer on my chin and a little bit on my forehead. This is the Catrice one, and I'm going to put this right here where the darkest area of my dark circles are. My lips are so excuse me. So I usually don't cream contour, but I kind of want to try it just cause I'm bored, and why not? So I'm gonna mix like the cooler toned one and the like warmer tone one. I don't know, I'm just gonna take these 2 colors on this random brush I have. Oh god, this can go bad like really quickly, I'm scared. I'm gonna take the same brush I used for my foundation. I'm gonna try to blend this out. So now I'm gonna set my under eyes and the rest of my face. I'm just gonna blend this out first. So to set my under eyes, I'm gonna use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is in a 001 transparent. I'm gonna blend out my under eyes and then take that powder on a fluffy brush and just press and set it. So I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 130 Buff Beige and a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to press that over the areas that I would normally contour, just because I don't want my contour to apply patchy at all. And then for bronzer, I'm gonna use the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and this is in the shade 02 Sunny. I'm gonna take that on a fluffy brush and just bronze up my face. And I'm gonna take a little brush and take that bronzer and just bring that down the sides of my nose a little bit. To cut my contour, I'm gonna use the same Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and my Morphe sponge, and I'm just gonna take it on the angled side and take a lot of product, and then I'm just gonna bring it down like this. Just like that. And I don't like to bring it too far up, just about halfway. And press the rest of that product into the lower half of my face. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink. This is my favorite blush anyway. This is like the blush I use anytime I do my makeup. It's so good. And this blush has like shimmer in it, so it kind of makes it like, makes you look kind of dewy. And then I'm gonna wipe away this bake right here. Let's finish the lower lash line. I'm gonna take the yellow from the Jaclyn Hill palette and put that down first. And I'm going to take that neon orange from the Morphe 350. I'm gonna go back into that cranberry shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and pack that on the very outer edge of my lash line to kind of blend it into the line we've created here. And then I'm gonna go back in with that shimmer from the Jaclyn Hill palette, just because some of the inner corner highlight was wiped away when I did my concealer. And then for highlight, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlight, and this is in the shade Molten Gold. And I'm gonna use that on my brow bone and my cheeks today. Before I put on my highlight, I'm gonna spray my face with the Pearlescence facial spray. I just do that to make sure all the powders are melted in. I'm gonna press in with this velour puff I have. And this just makes sure that all the powders on our face are like kind of melted in. It makes everything look a lot more like skin. And then before my face dries completely, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter just so it looks a little bit brighter. Hit my nose. So I'm gonna go apply my Lillylashes in the style mykonos, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm sorry, my camera cut out right before I did lips and did final touches. So my lip combo is all 4 of these right here, but they're all drugstore. So to start off, I used the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade Fighter, and that's what's on the perimeter of my lips. And then I did a light layer of the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. And then I used the Essence Vibrant Shock Lip Paint in the shade 01 in the very center. And then to top it all off, this is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer Gloss in the shade 62 Charmer. So yeah, I was just kind of playing around with colors, and this is what I came up with, but oh my lord, this look, like, I'm so proud of myself. I literally look like, I look so good. Okay guys, that is the final look. I'm actually so freaking happy with how it turned out. I feel like it turned out super, super good. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. And if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.